What's going on? Hi. We are trying not to load this thing super tail heavy. I still need to sort out. Oh, first I gotta fix that button. Glad I just checked it. I still need to finish balancing my rig here. I'm actually a little front heavy on the CG with all my goodies here. You know. Alright. We already got our clearance, although that's going to be a mistake putting that there. This is a D800, yep. Take a look here. We got Phoenix, Fort Bay, SJN. What runway are we expecting? Doesn't say. We'll guess for now. Okay, so chat's gonna be off to my left, so hopefully I don't forget about you guys. All right. So we got the tail tipping insurance. Wait to give you the number then. That's great. All right, so I got the I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm like out of sorts here. Okay. Let's get the old fist to crew here. Let's start setting up. Fuck, chat. No one's talking to you. Alright, fuel 135. Payload 124. Let's get the approach just went off, so that's cool. Whatevers. At least I had my clearance. There we go. Little hydrate. I have coffee. I guess, does that count? I got my clearance, but nobody else is on. Well, I could use my new radio stack to put my transponder code, which is what I was given. 4337. Okay. Hydrogen monoxide. Alright, so that's all in. Can't wait for this new tablet. That'll be kind of cool. Okay. They got the Zebo in X-Plane 12, which is pretty good. I was actually thinking about taking that up soon. Alright, so he's off, so we're going 1, 2, 2, 8. Okay, we got our clearance, we got our goodies loaded here. Okay. I think we're all set. I try to be relevant. Alright, I need to set my button. Well, listen, I've done what you've done and just bought things. Like, I bought X-Plane 12, mainly I knew it wasn't ready. As part of really just supporting them, I guess. Let's get this show on the road, because I'm starving and I want to eat dinner. Welcome. Okay. Pre-flight checklist. Tested 100%. Heading 261, altimeter 2961. Heading 261, altimeter 2961. Set. Cut off. Are you ready for the departure brief? Alright, I'll be pilot flying and my virtual FO will be pilot monitoring. We depart on runway 25 right. Anything below V1 of 135, we're going to throttle idle and brake and exit the runway. Anything else taken in the air, rotating at 136, shut down the affected engine 400 AGL, and come back around for a 25 right landing. Fuck me. So, I hope that was worth it. Somebody found a new toy to play with. Any questions? Any questions? Yes. Before start checklist. Set and checked. V1 135, VR 136, V2 144. Completed. Free and 0. Completed. Okay. Start sequence is 2 then 1. Start engine 2. Ah. PHX was called it. I gotta restart SPAD. I don't know what that flash was. What'd it get down to? Turn number 1. Turn number 1. Oh, wow. Flaps 5. Controls check. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. Center. Flight controls check complete. Before taxi checklist. Checked. Idle detent. Checked. Clear. Checklist complete. Clear left. Corgi, what's going on, brother? Sir Chancellor, how you been? Phoenix Traffic Pro Flight 682 taxing from GA parking via hotel. Hotel 7. Crossing 25 left. Foxtrot 25 right. Phoenix. We're good. Whoa, you changed your mic. I'm just on my headset mic. Flaps 5. Heard me say it flaps up. What's going on, Chancellor? How you been, brother? I'm going to Albuquerque and back, so the plane will be positioned ready to go for when you're feeling up for a little bit of shared cockpit, Corey. What mic is coming up? Oh, I think I know what's happening. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the fucking dick to do.
How about about now? Should we hit the weights? Yeah, I try and stay in shape, brother. I got a tonal about a year and a half ago. I love the damn thing. Yeah, I had the fucking cam mic on at my desk was on from... Oh, because I was testing the Chromecast so I could stream the Quest. I'm probably going to do the Phasmo stream tomorrow night, I think. I don't think I have time to do it tonight. Yeah, Phoenix traffic, Profile 682, crossing 25 left at Hotel 7. Going Golf 7, Foxtrot, to 25 right. Phoenix. Yeah, I actually just jumped back on the Peloton bike today. My wife got this thing and she rarely uses it, and I ended up using it more than her during the pandemic. Not really sure how that changed to 5600 on the transponder, but that's cool. With your flight to fly, you might have to repo elsewhere. Why? What's up? I was gonna go to Albuquerque and back. I just don't think I had time to do the Phasmo stuff tonight. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
5 green light.
Stabilizer trim.
Set and checked.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
I'm actually gonna double check. You were gonna fly... What, right now? I mean, I could always do a repo flight tomorrow. Foxtrot 15. Runway entry procedure.
Okay. Clear on the approach.
Phoenix traffic profile at 672, line up runway 25 right.
Yes.
Departing on the 4P1. Phoenix.
Bye, buddy.
Later. Takeoff. checked.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. .400 feet.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 10.
Flaps 2. Flaps up.
Speed checked.
Phoenix traffic, American 621, taxiing runway 25 right via Sierra Delta 13, Phoenix.
Phoenix traffic profile 682 is 5,700 climbing final flight level 350 direct to Oswego final
Check.
call Phoenix. After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
Yeah, I could do that. Did you set up or see if it supports voice activated or if that's what you want to do? I've only used voice activated. I have it up in the corner. Wonder if this will work.
$10,000.
How's that gonna work?
Autopilot on.
What's up, Arrow? How you doing? Yeah, I like the voice activated. Like 98% of the time it works properly. Sometimes, like I said flaps 2, it heard flaps 10. They're very similar sounding. I should have probably went for flaps 1. Wouldn't have made a big difference in performance of the plane. And I wouldn't have had it try and dump flaps 10 on climb out on me, so. But most of the time, it's definitely got a lot better. If you sit down and do the speech training that they have, it definitely seems to get a lot better. I'm tempted to pick up the 700 because I see that flight still hasn't been repoed for maintenance yet. I'm gonna wait and see what PMDG does with this EFB.
Phoenix traffic, American 2888, taxiing runway 25 right via Charlie Romeo Echo 13. Phoenix traffic.
Not wise. What's up? Yep, we are in the 737-800. Yeah, Corky. I was debating on the 700. Expand my horizons. But I don't know. It's just because my OCD that plane still hasn't been brought to maintenance.
And Phoenix traffic, American 621, we're holding short of 25 right for a moment. Phoenix. And Phoenix traffic, American 621 departing runway 25 right via Kings 2 departure, Phoenix.
Wonder if this unit will be more responsive. Gotta ask MB. What's up, Dave? How you doing, brother? I got the Twitch chat on the laptop off to the left here. Hopefully make this a little easier. Why is this shit not working? No. That'll do.
Skyhawk traffic, 2888, 25 right. Skyhawk traffic.
Corgi, where do you think you're gonna fly to?
And Skyhopper traffic, American 621, climbing out via the Kings 2 departure direct to Wilco, Skyhopper.
Skyhawk traffic, American 2888, lining up 25 right, departing via Kings 2 traffic.
Food with no taste buds. Oof. As I sit here salivating for the leftover chicken cutlets I made last night. They were pretty fantastic. Let's see here. Why does runway 21 look like I have to approach like directly over the airport? Like that's wild looking to me. Cause you do. I mean, yeah. What's up, Bolt F4 pilot? How are you? Yeah, I don't really fly too much on the central to west United States. I'm mostly, hello, turbulence. I mostly stay East Coast. I don't like all this mountain flying and these like weirdo procedures that happen out here. East Coast flying is just so simple. Guess we could go RNF Zulu 2-1. I think it all started with the maintenance flight. I think I was like somewhere near Central, and then where did I go for maintenance for this? And then I think after the maintenance flight, I think someone flew it to Minnie or Denver, and then Hawks and I did a bunch of shared cockpit like LA to Vegas, and then I did Vegas to Phoenix, I think. I think that's how that happened. I mean, that is true. I could just look up the PyReps. The last 5 show DFW to New Orleans. Well, the last 5 that I had, and then I had Phoenix to Vegas, Vegas to LA, LA to Vegas, LA to... Vegas to Phoenix. Oh, so did we just do the transfer then? Is that what happened? So TFW to MSY. Or did it jump to Phoenix? Because there's a Phoenix to Vegas flight. After the New Orleans. It jumped somewhere. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 23 minutes remaining. I have to figure out like a better schedule here because like it seems like every time I start streaming I get like ravenously fucking hungry. And I feel like it interrupts the stream. So I need to figure out the game plan. Phoenix, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I think we did the transfer. I think that's when me and Hawks, we started doing the LA to Vegas trips. Could do that. I don't know why. I feel like it's easier to eat in here. Then I should have did a longer flight.
To level.
Oh shit. That sounds like a dangerous move. Spill some of that shit on the radios. That sounds fantastic. Me and my wife been talking about getting sushi for like fucking days now. And we have yet to do so. The next step in 7-3 flying is I need to get my autopilot in here. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that, but that needs to happen. Yeah, the no taste thing would drive me fucking nuts. I don't think when I had COVID, I'm not sure if I lost taste. I don't think I did. This looks like an interesting approach, this RNAV, Zulu 2-1. $50 miles to TD. We'll see. Maybe we'll do... debating, because I need to get to Home Depot. I wanted to do that earlier, but then I figured I'd start the stream earlier, when in reality I probably should have just went to Home Depot, eat, and then started the stream. But you didn't, here we are. Yeah, well, that's usually the mistake I make every time. You know what it is? I didn't want to sit in traffic to go to Home Depot, because even though it's like 10 minutes from my house, it'll probably take like a half hour at this time of day. So by the time I land, eat, and then go, then we'll be talking. And then yeah, I don't know. But I'm thinking tomorrow night, I'm going to try the Faz stream. I'm going to do a little bit more testing. I think I have it working. I just need to get... I probably have to stop it at Micro Center and get that upgraded Wi-Fi 6 router. So that way I could do the wireless VR from my desk. Nah. Micro Center closes at 9 my time, and it's only 6 now. And Home Depot, I think, closes at like 10. It's like weird turbulence. Yeah, 10 p.m. So I got plenty of time to do everything I need to do. Alright, it's an RNAV. We don't need the nav radios. We're on Unicom. No idea who ELP approaches. I could use a personal assistant. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
All right. We are descending on the Birdo 1, going down to 8,000 feet. I'm going to shoot the RNAV. Oh, don't do that to me, MacBook. That's not cool. RNAV Zulu 2-1, got a minimum safe altitude of 12,000. The threats that we have will probably be terrain. We are going to be doing a basically a 180 turn just in front of the mountain range there, landing runway 21. Exit the runway to the right and taxi to GA parking. GA parking ramp is right off of Foxtrot. So we got 10,000 feet of runway. We land, get off, hopefully by Foxtrot 3. Should be able to make. If not, we got Foxtrot 7. Where'd my approach go? Oh, I never actually selected it. There we go. Now I have it selected. All right, final approach course is 214. Mins are 6,000. Minimum out to Koski is 6,000. 5755 is the minimum descent. Touchdown zone is 53.16. If we're stable, we'll land. If not, we're going to climb to 8,000 on track 214 to Humku, right to Watma, track 315 the Albuquerque VOR and hold. Minimum safe altitude is 12,000. Got Carry at 8, Weemim at 72, Koski at 66, Teener at 60-30. Any questions?
No questions.
flying fuck was that? Oh, it's the old blind me. The blind doesn't really catch me from across the room, cause that's on my desk over there, and for some reason I still have that one fucked up. Yeah, I'll have to maybe disable that one, unless I'm streaming like at my desk, like a Dead by Daylight or something. That is fucking ridiculously loud. That was so loud. It's about as loud for you as it is for me. I gotta fix the
Apagando las luces.
I'm fucking up everything now. See, that one I fixed because the both lights come back on like they're supposed to. They just go back to desk level brightness. They don't go back to across the room level brightness. That I'll fix manually. What's everybody's thoughts on the Universal Flight Tablet TM? So the blackout one, could you change the sound and the timer? What do you mean? I mean, all that's custom. I spent like the blackout one. I did a lot of work with. That's the Sombra EMP Ultimate voice line. And then I did like a little static thing and like a circuit breaker type relay for when the lights come back on. I think that's doable. fucking tired. Or pronounced sound for the power coming back on at a shorter delay. Okay. The delay is probably easy. I just have to find a sound. Uh, 2983. Let's go. Direct Wilkie. Just tell my wife she could reheat the food, and she's just like in a bit. In a bit for her is like either 2 hours or tomorrow. Anybody's guess. It apps well. And you know that from me, because I've probably told you in a bit, and then I disappear for 3 hours. Actually, good example of that is I did that to my buddy yesterday who hit me up. He wanted to play some dungeon crawler, and I said in a bit. And I think that was like 5.5 hours.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching fucking minimums. How is that the case?
Minimums.
What the fuck did I type in wrong? That's not right. Alright. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters.
2983. 2983 set.
2983 set. Approach checklist completed. $10,000.
The fuck? I bet you I know what just happened there. That's actually pretty fucking hysterical. Flaps 5.
Speed checked.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 10.
Speed checked. Flaps 10.
Flaps 15.
Speed checked. Flaps 15.
This is absolutely not
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
flaps 30.
Airspeed low.
Flaps 30.
Airspeed low.
Speed checked.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
This is all sorts of fucked. Okay, this is where we
Flaps 30 set.
kill autopilots. Holy shit knuckles. This is fucking outrageous. I have no idea what happened there. I thought it like hooked onto the localizer for one of the runways, but none of those frequencies were tuned. So that's fucked. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down. Down. Set and checked.
Flaps.
30, green light. Flaps 30, green light.
Landing checklist completed.
Albuquerque traffic, Pro Flight 682, runway 21 RNAV approach. 10 miles to the east, Albuquerque.
APU going off.
Albuquerque traffic exec heading here for approximately 10 miles to the north and west inbound Army Yankee 21.
Albuquerque traffic, Pro Flight 682 is 3 mile final runway 21, Albuquerque.
Set.
Cleared.
Plus 100. 500.
500 feet.
Minimums.
Continuing.
Sync rate. Sync rate. 50, 40, 30.
Oh, we fucked this.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Go around flaps 15.
Positive rate. Flaps 15.
Albuquerque traffic, Pro Flight 682 is going missed. Gear up.
Gear up.
Too
400
low.
feet.
Gear.
1,000 to
Too
level.
low. Gear.
Didn't like it.
Checked.
So it was an absolute fucking mess.
Albuquerque traffic exec at 804. Turning
Flight
mile
level
around. 3 miles
596
final.
set.
Autopilot set me up for failure. None of it was looking good.
Checked. Autopilot on.
Albuquerque traffic exec at 804. Short final 21. Albuquerque.
Um. Let's see how this works out. Parachute Valley. What's up, MB? Actually, I had a question for you, MB. Does your cockpit simulator CDU ever like exhibit like lag? See, I don't know what's happening here. Detune the navs. Detune the navs.
Roger.
It's picking up something.
Albuquerque traffic exec at 804. Clear.
Like, where am I going? Yeah, like, the fuck? This is an absolute fucking mess today. Where's the wiper switches in this fucking thing again? Set wipers to off.
Checked.
Set wipers to off. Jesus fuck. Dude, why is nothing fucking working right now?
Checked.
Albuquerque Center just came on. This is like a fucking disaster. Uh, 132-800.
0 for 430.
I'm just gonna tell him to disconnect. I don't know what the fucking plane is doing.
4160. Alright, 4160 on a box for Honda Jet 420 Hotel Echo.
Victor, good day, Delta 231 Heavy with you at 360.
Delta 231 Heavy, ABQ Center,
Delta Center, Frontier Flight 2755, level 390.
Delta 231 Heavy, ready to contact 13 miles to the east of the auto, be aware.
And Albuquerque Center Pro Flight 682 checking out. We're actually just gonna disconnect. We're having all sorts of issues with the airplane today.
Roger, no worries. Safe landing.
Thank you.
Frontier Flight 2750.
Alright, let's think for a second here. Okay, we are direct Wilkie now. VNav and LNav is armed. I'm gonna go flaps 10. Thanks, Dave. So you should have. I should have. I wasn't sure if you were still dying or not. Okay, we're going direct Wilkie 9000. Approach mode is active. It may be whatever frequency was still left. Let's try it. Okay, gears coming down. I'm always dying. Okay, we got our speed. So far, everything looks good. And now it's doing it. I think it was picking up the ILS from something. There's got to be a nearby airport that had 110.5. Because now single channel's in green, which is an RNAV approach, if I understand this correctly. All right, flaps 30, gear down. We're good. I was trying to fly it by hand too, but it sent me so frickin' off the beaten path.
Terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Also not sure as why it's descending past all the altitude restrictions.
Autopilot off.
Caution,
So that's fun.
terrain.
That's why. I just noticed that. Thanks for the follow, Sedivis. That's right, I kicked it out of that before. Alright, let's see if we can not screw this up now.
Plus 100. 500. Minimums.
Thanks for the follow, Molly Aces. There we go. Reverse screen decel, manual braking, crosswind corrections in. This Foxtrot 3, which is I think what we were originally planning for. Well, that was exciting. We did it. We did it, Dave. Foxtrot 3, just what we wanted. We were a little flustered. Start the APU. Alright, we'll just do it ourselves. Do it ourselves. Yeah, I think I'm hungry to the point that I'm almost shaking. ATC came on, threw a little bit of a curveball, but nothing too crazy. Definitely see the value on having the radios tuned appropriately when shooting a GPS approach, because the system will just pick up on, I guess, prioritizing radio first, which was interesting. Went into flight level change mode from VNAV, which now is going to make us descend into the ground. So a lot of mistakes, a lot of lessons learned on this flight. I knew I forgot to set the landing altitude. I see that crying. What's up, Infidel? You could say you were running in the yellow and borderline red. What did we learn today? Eat first. I think I just passed my turn for GA. I'll go swing a hard U-turn now, because I don't think I can get back in from over there. That landing felt great on the second pass, but that first pass was a mess. I should have called it off. As soon as I saw that autopilot wasn't doing the right thing. Or I should have did manual intervention first, but I'm still also getting used to, not that it's an excuse, but still getting used to the setup here. If I was in the sim pit, I feel like that's easier because I have the autopilot. I could kick it off easier. This is requiring a lot of mouse movements while I'm moving around in the motion rig, so it's kind of like trying to reach for the mouse and click on things and have to move the view is not ideal. But all right, so we made it. Alien interference, I mean, that's highly likely. We are in New Mexico. Lights and doors. I don't know what this thing is doing. All right. FS to crew has failed me today, and I think from speaking over it, I think jack things up a bit. I am probably not going to attempt the return trip. I might maybe do it a little bit later or tomorrow. If you figure out where you're flying to, then I'll do another flight later. I might do a flight later in VR, possibly even. Yeah, FS the crew really fucked me here. But as always, these experiences are humbling experiences because, you know, we ultimately, it's one of the things that I kind of learned in going for my PPL is you're always kind of trying to strive for that perfect flight. And there's always that simple mistake that ruins it, and you try and just obviously not let all the mistakes add up with the Swiss cheese model and become catastrophic. So, you know, even if it's something simple like saying a readback incorrect, something so minute, but it's like you always strive for that perfect flight, you know. You know, let's say ATC told you to set and maintain 5,000 and you misspoke and said 4. You know, something simple like that, but going that we need to figure out when to do shared cock before we think about remote flights. I mean, so the The Faz stream will probably be tomorrow night, like later, like closer to maybe 7, 8 o'clock my time. Or even later, maybe like 9. Like, it doesn't really matter. So we could do shared cockpit. Like earlier, if you're around. Like, I get off of work at 4. So, but I mean, I'll hit you up off stream. We'll figure it out. Like, I want the shared cockpit experience to be in VR. Like, I need it to be the full. Like, this is cool, but the motion rig in VR shared cockpit, I think, is going to be absolutely fucking mental. So I'm really looking forward to that. I got most everything I need. The only other thing that I need now is the autopilot. Autopilot would be key. Trying to manage that where half of it's off screen is clunky at best. So if I can get the autopilot in here, I think that'll make it. All right. Yeah, I might do the that dungeon game with friends of mine. So I might even just throw the other account in there and stream it if you want to see that. All right, I need to go eat because I'm like ravenous right now, and I need to hit Home Depot and all the good places. Where's my stairs? Did I not ask for the stairs? Stairs are arriving. There they come. Landing rate 225. I think this is what you wanted to see, Arrow. This is dude, by here, this was borderline unrecoverable unless I went manual control and flew the whole approach by hand. Because already this turned me to whatever localizer it locked onto and said, fuck the RNAV approach. It was lining me up with I thought it was runway 8, but that's not the localizer. Unless there's another airport out here, but I feel like that's too far. I don't know. Whatever it locked onto, this was no good. It already steered me way out of the way from going direct to the fix I needed to go to. And it all just went to shit from there. Then there was all this nonsense. This is no good. And then I'm guessing it tried to hook me back around to go again on whatever localizer it was. And then we detuned the navs and we did the thing. So listen, a non-broken plane is always a good plane. Let's do GSX. GSX is fucking broken all the time. I do not understand why this thing just doesn't work. I'm starting to lean towards that was a bit of a waste of money. Isn't there like yeah, we have the carts and all that shit right built into this thing. Let's just request all the shit, huh? The new Grand Prix track on Vegas. Oh. Do we actually get to see animated packs? Do we see Rand Dizzle climb off of this thing? What happens? Do the carts actually do anything? That's the drawback with GSX, is it needs to have like something set up with the airport scenery to make it all work, which is fine. Like if you're doing airline ops at the terminal, it works really great. GA stuff, not so much, although I wish there was a good GA program. He's got a Falcon. Screenshot that. Well, let's hope that this plane doesn't tip back like the JetBlue. So, all right, let's go raid someone. Stick around for the raid and watch ProFlight get deboarded here. I think maybe it does something. Maybe it just sits here and does nothing. Who's excited for the Universal Flight Tablet? Don't call it an EFB. That whine of whatever that is. I don't even think that's the APU whine. I'm not sure what that is, but let's make that stop. Actually, as fun as it would be to sit here and watch the plane get deboarded, that's an annoying whine. I mean, I'm excited for it. I think it'll be pretty neat. We'll just have to see what it's about. Hopefully there's some other worthwhile upgrades. Wheelchair Gamer 05, DOF aircraft. Where do we find it? It's not an aircraft. It is the DOF Reality is the company. It is a full motion rig, 3 degrees of freedom, that all my stuff is mounted to. I can't figure out what I'm doing right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm having a really hard time. Oh wow, I like literally have now the blind definitely works. I am like 3.5 feet from that key light that is drilling me in my retinas right now. So good timing. Absolute good. I wish I had the other camera plugged in. You'd see like I'm literally a foot from the camera and the key light's like a 2.5 feet behind that. I have like nobody on. Conti's doing the Concorde in P3 DV5, so the Concorde's cool. Let's go check that out. So everyone stick around for the raid. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat, and there's a very good chance there'll be a Phasmo VR stream tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how many things I could bang into in my play space.